Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope you don't mind today that you are not going to actually see my face, but we're doing a little bit of a different video, and I wanted to kind of go through my lipstick collection, which you can see in front of you, and I just wanted to declutter it. There are some products that need to be thrown away, and there are other products that I can just gift away. So you can see I have liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. This is just a random assortment, and then I have drugstore lipsticks and more higher end lipsticks. So let's just go ahead and get started. I want to start with my drugstore collection here, and this lippie here is one of the L'Oreal. I think this was supposed to be like a liquid lipstick. It's 500 Malto Mauve. This one was a gift, I believe, and it's a really pretty mauve-y color. It's glossy, and it's just a beautiful, like My Lips But Better everyday nude gloss. And this one is great for work. It's probably, I want to say, like a year old, but I'm going to keep it. I think that I can still get some use out of it, and as long as it doesn't irritate my lips, we'll be good to go. Next is one of the Maybelline. This was the Elixirs, I believe, and this one is in the shade, I don't know, it doesn't have, oh, here we go. This one is in the shade 100 Petal Pusher, and this I really didn't get much use out of, but it's a beautiful, another like pinky everyday shade. This would be a good topper for a lipstick, but I just didn't get too much use out of it. I am going to keep it though, because I think it will be good on top of a lip color. Next is by Wet n Wild, Cherry Bomb. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. This is a deeper color. You can see it right there. This is a great dark winter shade, but I have another shade similar to this in my collection, so I think I'm going to gift this one away. I've only used it once or twice. This is a product from Fresh, and it was one of their like sugar rose lippies. I think I got this as like a deluxe sample size, and I actually haven't used this at all, but it looks like it's going bad right here. Let me swatch it. It still feels really creamy, but you can see it like smushed the tip, and it looks like it's going bad, so this one's gonna have to go in the garbage. I got this liner in like an Ipsy bag. It's the Tardis Liner in Latergram. I like it. I've used it a couple times. You can see the swatch right there. But I mean, this is all you get. Like, I can twist it up a little bit more, but there's not much left in here. I can really only use this as a liner, but I have used it, so I'm gonna keep it. Then I have, this was a collection with Wet n Wild and Fergie in Fergie Daily. You can see the swatch there. It's a really pretty perfect nude. I'm gonna keep this one. Then I have a Revlon Sugar Plum. This was the Color Burst Lip Butters. I really loved this, but I got it a couple years ago. I definitely got a lot of use out of it, but this one needs to be pitched. It's old. You can see it still would go on nicely, but I want to say it's like 3 years old, and this just can't be worn anymore. It doesn't even go down, so I'm going to have to pitch this one. When these were big, the lip butters, and this is the Color Whisper, it was another like a lip butter almost, and this one was in Lust for Blush. I don't know if you can see that, but this is another beautiful like everyday color. It's like a nice light pink, and I'm gonna keep this one. I haven't worn it too much, but this would be beautiful at work just to kind of put over your lips. I feel like I'm keeping everything. Next is one of the Maybelline lipsticks in 915 Blushing Beige. This was their like nude collection that they came out with, and this is a beautiful nude color. You can see it there. It's super light, but I didn't really get much wear out of it, so I think I'm going to gift this one away. When I say gift it away, I'm not like giving it to someone as a gift. Like, they know that these are used lipsticks. I just give it to like a family member or a friend. This is the NYX Round Lipstick in what shade? Oh, here we go. In Snow White. And I love getting reds from the drugstore because I don't wear them very often. But when I do want to go for a red shade, this is a really pretty everyday red. And since I don't have a lot, I am going to keep this one. Next is another NYX Butter Lipstick. I really love the formula of this one. And this one is in Pops. Again, it's like a great My Lips But Better shade. Let me make sure my hand's dry. You can see it right there. It almost has a little bit of a glossy finish. I'm going to keep this one. I tend to gravitate to shades like this, and I'm just not ready to let that guy go. Then I have a couple Rimmel London lipsticks. This one right here is an Airy Fairy. Can you see it? And this one, again, I have several shades like this, but this is a beautiful pinky nude. And I'm going to keep that one. I like to wear this one at work or anywhere where I have like neutral makeup. Then this one is in shade Bordeaux. There we go. In shade Bordeaux. I had gotten this shade. I had to order it on Walmart.com after I saw Stephanie from SMLXO. And this one is a beautiful deeper red shade. I don't wear it often, but I do like to wear it in the winter. So I'm going to keep this one as well. Next up, I have two Revlon lipsticks. This one is in the shade Primrose, and it was supposed to be a dupe for Snob. I do not have Snob, but here's a swatch of it. It's like a very light baby pink shade, and I wore this a lot when I first got it, and I got a lot of compliments on it, but I just don't wear it a lot anymore, so I'm going to gift that away. And then I have Nude Attitude from Revlon, and this one, like it sounds, is just a nude shade, and this is a very beige nude. And I don't even know if you can see that swatch. It's right here. I don't get a lot of wear out of this one, so again, I'm gonna give that one away also. So these are my drugstore lippies that I'm left with. So now let's go ahead and move on to my high-end lipsticks. Okay, I definitely have a lot more high-end lipsticks. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the MAC ones in the back. And I can tell you right now, I'm not getting rid of any of these. This first shade is in Honey Love, and this is just a beautiful, like, neutral shade. It's almost like a pinky nude, but it has more of like the nude beige tone. I love this one. And then I have Blankety, which is again another nude shade, but this one's a lighter nude with more pink. Keeping that one. Then I have Velvet Teddy, again, another nude, but this one is a deeper nude and this one's more matte. You can see here that Blankety, it's an amplified, it was a little bit glossier. This one is a matte Velvet Teddy, keeping that one. Then I have Fast Play, which is also an amplified. You're going to see a theme here. We're getting into like my nudie mauves. This one's a deeper shade, keeping this one. Then I have Twig, and let me put it, it's going to be an awkward swatch, but let me put it right next to Fast Play. You can see that these two are basically the same color. It's just that Twig is a satin and Fast Play is an amplified. I could gift one of these away since they're so similar, but I just feel like I'm not ready for that yet. Then we have a beautiful pinky shade. There we go. Creme Cup by MAC. This is a beautiful summer shade. And this is, again, like a pinky nude, but it's more on the pink side. This one's Blankety. It's lighter. Creme Cup is definitely more pink. Then I have Syrup by MAC. And this one is more of a purple mauve shade. You can see like a theme here. This one is actually similar to Creme Cup, but it's a little bit more mauvey purple, and it's definitely more glossy. This one was limited edition, Morning Rose. It's a cream sheen, following the same theme here. But this one goes on a little bit more sheer and more glossy. Then I have my favorite, Modesty by MAC. Again, beautiful nude, everyday color. I feel like all of these are like very similar. They're all in the same family. And I'm keeping them all, but I'm just a bit of a lipstick hoarder. My last MAC lippie, this one is in Diva. And Cherry Bomb that I'm getting rid of from Wet n Wild is supposed to be like a dupe for Diva. Here's Diva. Let me swatch it on my wrist here. There's Diva. I'm keeping Diva. But then here is Cherry Bomb from Wet n Wild. It almost looks like Cherry Bomb might be a bit deeper, but these I would definitely call a dupe. So that makes me feel better about getting rid of Cherry Bomb. Okay, let's move on to the next row. I have one Urban Decay lipstick, and this was their old formula. This was in the shade Naked. And again, this is like a beautiful nude shade. This is not my favorite texture of lipstick, but this is a beautiful color, and it's a great everyday shade for work. So we're gonna keep this guy. Then I have a Bite Beauty lipstick, and this one is in the shade, it's in the shade Cava, and this one again is more of a grayish nude. And I actually, although I have so many nudes, like I don't have a nude like this. You'll see it's definitely more of a grayish nude. It's really beautiful. I love it. Keeping that one. Then I have a Gerard Cosmetics lipstick, and this one's in 1995. I was not a huge fan of this. I did like the color. The color was beautiful on me, but it was very like, I don't know if you can see how it's dragging on my skin. Like it was very drying and very, I don't know, it would just like tug at my lips. So although I love the color, I'm going to see if I have a friend or family member who wants this shade, and I'm going to give it away. I have two of the Nars lipsticks. This is the Audacious lipstick formula. I have Anna and Anita, and I'm definitely going to be keeping them both. I love how they're magnetic. This one is in Anna, and this is more of a purple shade. These are super long lasting. It's kind of an awkward swatch, but you can see Anna there, like a mauve tone. And then this one is more of a neutral shade. And that one right there is Anita. So they're similar, but Anita is more of like a pinky mauve, and Anna is more of a purple mauve. I'm keeping them both. This is a lipstick in the shade Nude from Mellow Cosmetics that I got in an Ipsy bag. You can see right there, Mellow. And I actually haven't worn this one. I just recently got it. It's very similar to Anna. Definitely right up my alley, but I haven't worn it. I mean, it's basically brand new, so I actually think since I have a shade that's similar that I might give this to a friend. Then I have this Too Faced lipstick in the shade Nude Beach. I've worn this one a couple times. It's great for work. It's more on the sheer side, and it's like a sheer pinky nude. I'm going to keep that one. Then I have this beautiful YSL Samantha. I don't know her last name, but Samantha on YouTube. She recommended this one in the shade 10. It's so beautiful. Another pinky nude. And this one's a bit newer in my collection, so I'm definitely keeping that one. This one was the Marc Jacobs sample that you got in the VIB Rouge kit. And I'm going to keep this one. It's just a bit of a brighter red. I don't really have a red this bright. And it's just a small sample size, so if I'm ever looking for a red, which is not often, I can reach for that. I got a sample of this Sigma gloss. It's called Hint, I think, Lip Vex, and I thought it was going to be like a liquid lipstick, but it's actually like a gloss. And I did love it. It is beautiful. It's like this beautiful, almost grayish nude shade, but I have so many shades like this, so I'm actually going to give this to a friend. Another sample of Makeup Forever. I think this was in a birthday kit that I got. This one actually looks like it's gone bad. I don't know if you can see. I didn't really wear it at all. It's very sheer. It's a brown shade, but I think this one needs to be thrown away. And I actually don't even remember getting this. I don't know where I got this sample. Oh, okay. I think I got this in a Ipsy Glam bag, and it's in Kimchi, but look at it. It's like a hot pink shade, and I will actually never wear this. It's looking more purple when I'm looking at the camera, but this is like a hot pink, so definitely going to give this away if there's someone who wants it. So these are all of the lippies that I'm keeping from my high end. So let's go ahead and look at my liquid lipstick collection. Okay, so since I have these in like old Bath & Body Works candle containers, I feel like it might be better for me to like pull everything out, and then the ones I'm gonna keep put back in here. So I can tell you right now, I'm gonna keep all of these lip liners. This one is MAC Cosmetics Whirl, and then the rest of these are from Kylie Cosmetics, Posy K, Exposed, True Brown K. This one is Candy K, my favorite, and this one's in oh no, this one was Exposed, and this one was Dolce K. They're similar, but Exposed is like more of an orange shade. Okay, well I can go through and tell you that I'm keeping all of my Kylie Cosmetics. I actually, True Brown, I'm going to keep it for now, but I might give this one to my niece. My niece actually has a beauty Instagram page. I think it's like Queen Me Makeup. I will put it like right here in case you're interested in checking her out. I might end up giving her True Brown K, but for now I'm going to keep all of my Kylie Cosmetics lip kits. So this one is Exposed, True Brown. This one is in Posy. This one is Dolce K. This is the Literally Gloss. This one is my favorite, Candy K. So I'm keeping all of those. Then I have ColourPop Cosmetics. This is in Chili Chili. Let me shake it up. You should shake your liquid lipsticks if you haven't used them in a while before you put them on. I love this shade. It's like a beautiful, like deep brown nude color. I really love that one. I'm keeping that. I wonder, let me swatch that next to True Brown K. Okay, so here's True Brown K. You can see it's more of like a muddy brown color. And this one is Chili Chili from ColourPop. I actually think I will see if my niece wants True Brown K. If not, I'll keep it, but... And then this one, let's see, oh, there's some over here. This is Kat Von D's Lolita, and I want to see how similar that is to the ColourPop shade. I'm going to keep this one. I mean, it's new. Let me put it right here. So you can see these two are very similar. This one's Chili Chili by ColourPop. This one's Kat Von D Lolita. It's a little bit lighter, but if you can't get Lolita or you don't want to spend the money on it, definitely go for ColourPop's Chili Chili. I'm going to keep them both. I have some Anastacio Beverly Hills. These are not my favorite liquid lips, but I do like them. This one's in the shade Vintage. I don't get a whole lot of wear out of it. Like, I don't wear a lot of purples normally, but I love this shade, so I'm going to keep it. This one is Sad Girl, and I really wanted it. It looked beautiful. It goes on a little bit patchy, I find, so you definitely need like a lip liner under it. But it's just a beautiful, deeper shade, but I don't get a lot of wear out of it, so I'm actually going to see if my niece wants this one as well. This is Anastacio Beverly Hills. This is the Vintage Lip Gloss, and I love this shade. It's a very opaque gloss. And it's, again, right up my alley, like new. Okay, so my camera actually stopped recording, and I had no idea. And then the battery died. So I had gone on with some more lip colors. I'm just going to go back and revisit. This was vintage. I don't know where I left off on it, but I love it. I'm keeping it. This is the Anastacio Beverly Hills Lip Gloss. Then I went and talked about the Anastacio Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood. That's this swatch here. I don't like to wear it on its own, but it's great to put like in the middle of a lip color to lighten it up. Then I have, you can't even see, I used to wear this so much, ColourPop's Liquid Lippie in Trap, and it's like a beautiful grayish color. I love it. I'm keeping that one. I have another ColourPop Liquid Lippie in Lychee. It's a purple shade. Now this is great if you want to wear a purple shade but you don't want to spend a lot of money. It's only $6. This is the swatch right here. It's a bit more drying than the Anastacio. You can see it's like showing the lines on my hand. And it's lighter than Anastacio Vintage, but it would give you the kind of a similar effect. So since I already have a purple, I'm going to see if my niece wants this one. And then I have my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian, and I don't wear this too much, but it's great to put over like a liquid lipstick. I probably can only wear it, I don't know, a few more times, and then it's going to need to be pitched. It's pretty old, but I am going to hang on to it for right now. Look at these things. They're like hard to get off. It's the thing about liquid lipsticks. They really want to stay on. Next, I have some of my favorite glosses, and these are the Nyx Butter Glosses. They're so affordable, and they give you such good pigmentation. So this one is an Angel Food Cake. This is like a beautiful My Lips But Better shade, and I love this one. I love to wear these to work. I usually just wear them on their own, maybe with a lip liner underneath. This one is in Creme Brulee. This is like my favorite nude, and I actually think that I have one in my purse, Tiramisu, which I'm obviously going to keep, but you can see this is like a beautiful pinky nude shade, Creme Brulee. This one is definitely much brighter. It's in Meringue, and it's like more of a bright pinkish purplish shade, and I actually never wear this one, so I think I'm going to see if I have a friend or family member that wants Meringue. This one is Apple Strudel. This one's more of an orange shade, so I don't really get much wear out of this one. So can you even see it right there? I'm going to give this one away as well. And I want to give these away just because I'm not wearing them, so there's no point in me having them. It's not that I don't like them, but if I'm not getting a lot of wear out of it and someone else can, why would I hold on to it? This one's in Fortune Cookie, and it's definitely like a super light nude, but I would just reach for Creme Brulee because it's more of a pinky nude. So I will see if I know someone who wants that one. Then I have Peaches and Cream, and I actually don't think I've ever worn this one. This is definitely a brighter shade, so I'm going to see if I have a friend who wants that. And Maple Blondie, I have worn this one a couple times. It reminds me of the Apple Strudel one, but this one is more pink, whereas Apple Strudel is more peach. And I'll hang on to this one. I think I might still get some use out of it. Then I have Eclair. Eclair is like a beautiful pink shade. It's similar to Meringue, but lighter. So I'm going to keep this one as well. And I was able to downsize my liquid lipstick and my NYX Butter Gloss collection. So these are the ones I will be keeping, and now I just have my last bit of random lippies to go through. Okay, let's start with my two Gerard Cosmetics. These were their first, like, the lip glosses that they came out with, and I really liked the mirror on them. This one was my favorite, and this one was in Plum Crazy. I used to wear it a lot, but now I've been gravitating toward more liquid lipsticks, and I haven't gotten a lot of wear out of that one, but it's still like such a beautiful color. So this one, just because I'm not wearing it a lot, I think I am going to try to give it to someone, but if there is no one that wants it, then I will totally keep this one. I'm not going to throw it away. This one was in buttercream, and this was like a beautiful, these are so opaque, like a beautiful pink color. But like, I have so many lip colors like that, so I'm gonna see if I have someone who wants this. But again, if I don't, like, I'll totally keep these and use them myself. I have some lip liners. I'm gonna keep all my lip liners. There's no sense in getting rid of them. It's just a random collection. I don't reach for these ones as often, but like if I was gonna recommend one, I would recommend the Jordana Tawny. Carly Bible was the first person that I heard talk about it, but it's like a great neutral shade. I also really like this NYX one. I think there's like a peekaboo neutral. Yep, peekaboo neutral. And again, it's just like a beautiful neutral shade. Okay, I have some of these. Let's pull all of these out. These little like lip crayons. I have several. Okay, so the first one, this was by Bite Beauty, and it's Glacé. I used it a lot when I first got it. I haven't used it a lot lately, but I'm definitely going to keep it. It's one of my tones, those mauve tones, and this is just like a great lip crayon. I really like it. So I'm going to keep this. Okay, let me see. I think I have some doubles here. So all three of these are the same shade, and I think I got some like as samples, as gifts. There's no need for me to keep all three. I know one I used a lot, so I'll keep the one that I used a lot of. Oh, you can't even tell. But this is the one that I used. You can tell more so than the other two. So I will keep this one, and I will see if there are people who want these two. This is Bite Cosmetics Rhubarb, and I used this one a lot. I love it. It's like another beautiful color. It actually looks just like Glacé, and I forgot to swatch this Nars one. I don't know how to say the name of it. But you can tell all three of these are totally dupes. Like, if you have one of these, you definitely don't need the other two, but they're definitely that beautiful nudie shade. The Nars one actually pulls a little bit more sheer and a little bit more brown. Then I got this Trestique lip crayon in Florence Fig in an Ipsy bag, and I actually don't think that I've used this one yet. It looks very similar to those other shades, and because it's so similar and all I've done is swatch it, I'll probably just see if I know someone who wants it. This was a NYX Mega Shine lip gloss in beige, and although it's in beige, it's definitely a pink color, and I feel like I just have, ooh, it smells sweet. I just have so many of these shades that I'm going to see if I know someone who wants this. Next is Nars. This is Turkish Delight. It's been a popular lip gloss, but I just haven't used it that much. It's a very, very light pink shade, but I actually think it's about to go bad soon, so I'm going to keep it just for that reason. Oh my gosh, I love this color so much, Dose of Color Stone. It's the only lippie that I have from them, but like, I totally want more. Ooh, it almost reminds me. Let me see if Trap from ColourPop is a dupe. Let me just find it. Okay, here's Trap from ColourPop. Ooh, okay. So they're not a perfect exact dupe. This one's Dose of Color Stone, and it's definitely more pink, and this is ColourPop's Trap, and it's more gray, but if you can't get Dose of Color Stone, Trap is very similar, but I wouldn't say that they're exact dupes. Then I just have this clear gloss. This is from Rimmel, Stay Glossy. Literally just a clear gloss that's good to go over any kind of matte lippy that you want to be glossy. This is my ColourPop Lippie Stick in Tootsie, and it's almost like the same shade as Trap, but in a lippy stick form, and I love it. So I'm going to keep it, even though it's very similar to Trap. Then I have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. This is a very pink shade, and I don't normally gravitate toward things that are so pink. So although I love the formula of this, I'm going to see if I know someone who wants it. Alright, next is another NYX products, and it's their Intense Butter Gloss, and I don't know why I didn't get more of these. This is in Toasted Marshmallow, and I love the formulation, and I love the shade. I'm not a huge fan of the applicator. I don't know, it just feels a little awkward for me, but this will be a great berry fall shade, and I will be wearing this a ton. The Ofra Havana Nights collab with Kathleen Lights, and oh my gosh, this is such a moussey texture. I definitely want to get more of their liquid lipsticks, but this is a great reddish color, and it's almost like a burnt red, so it looks really, really good. I love this shade. This one is the Sephora Luster Matte, and it's in Fig, I believe. Yes, in Fig. And this is just another great everyday mauve shade. Ooh, I wonder how that is next to Dose of Color Stone. So here's Fig, here's Stone. Again, these are not perfect dupes, but here's Fig, here's Stone. Stone is a little bit lighter, but again, if you want a cheaper option, you could definitely go for Fig. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with these lip crayons, but I don't think they're any good anymore. This is the CoverGirl Jumbo Gloss Stain. I don't know what number this was in, but this was like my go-to just because it's easy to put on. It's very sheer, but these are a couple years old, and I think they all need to be thrown away. This was, oh yeah, this one, you can see it's a purple shade. It was heavily used, but again, old. This red one, same thing. It's a beautiful red shade, but they're old and they don't last very long, so those need to be thrown away. This one I got in, ooh, this is the Tarte Lip Surgeon's Lip Cream. I don't see a shade on it. Oh, Wonder maybe? I got this more recently. You can see it's more of like a pinky nude shade, so I'm going to keep this one because this one hasn't gone bad. I don't know if I got it in an Ipsy bag or, I don't know, some kind of kit, but this one's not as old as the other crayons that I have. And then we just have two products left. Another Tarte, what is this? The Lip Surgeon Matte Lip Stain in Fiery or Fury. In Fury, I think it is. It's like a red shade. This one has not gone bad, but I don't think I would use it, so I'm going to see if someone wants that. And then I have Stila Patina. Now, I was all about Stila Patina, and I used it so much when I first got it. But again, I just have so many shades like this that I think I'm going to see if I know someone who wants it. But this is another one where if I don't know anybody who wants this shade, then I'll keep it myself. These are all of the lippies that I will be rehoming, and I think it's just nice to kind of go through your collection and purge. And it's not that I didn't like any of these products, it's just that I'm not using them, and there's no point in me keeping them if I'm not using them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it wasn't too boring. I've been enjoying declutter videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Bye guys.